You're nothing without me. Nate slammed his hand onto the glass table hard enough to send champagne across Claire's black dress. The entire rooftop gala fell silent. Claire stared at him for 1 second, then suddenly smashed her phone down between them, stopping his hand from reaching the contract. The screen lit up instantly. Transfer completed. $2.8 billion. Whispers spread through the crowd. Nate frowned. Where did that money come from? Claire calmly pulled the phone back toward herself without answering. Nate let out a short laugh. Don't tell me you came here trying to impress people. Behind them, a waiter dropped a tray of glasses. Crystal shattered across the marble floor. Several guests turned toward the noise, then immediately back toward Claire and Nate. Claire picked up the contract from the table. Her eyes stopped on the company seal stamped at the bottom of the page. Her expression changed instantly. She looked up slowly. You used my father's company? Nate reached for the papers. You don't understand how business works. Claire ripped the final page away before he could grab it. Nearby guests began whispering louder. You told me the company went bankrupt 3 years ago. Nate lowered his voice sharply. Sit down, Claire. She held the paper higher. My name is still attached to the shares. The tension around the table shifted immediately. Nate stepped closer. You're embarrassing yourself in front of my investors. Claire looked directly into his eyes. You sold something that never belonged to you. Nate's jaw tightened. Without me, you'd still be sleeping in your car. Several people nearby quietly pulled out their phones to record. Claire slowly opened her purse. Nate smirked. You think showing up with a little money means you can beat me? Claire said nothing. She pulled out a gold key and placed it carefully onto the glass table. Click. Nate looked down at the key. The smile slowly disappeared from his face. Someone in the crowd suddenly whispered loud enough for everyone nearby to hear. Wait. Isn't that the executive key for Carter Global? Nate instantly grabbed the key. Where did you get this? Claire slowly stood up from her chair. Downstairs, the giant LED screens across the ballroom suddenly turned black. The music cut out. Conversations stopped. Nate immediately turned toward the balcony railing. Claire calmly adjusted the sleeve of her dress while guests around them started moving closer. The massive screens flickered once. Then again. Nate looked back at Claire. What did you do? Claire stepped closer to him without breaking eye contact. Then every screen inside the building suddenly began lighting up.